As we finished up the fall semester, we were really working hard to get the wings complete. The wings themselves were quite a long process. We had to build the spars, put the ribs inside the wings and the doublers, and then pull the wires again for the landing lights that are installed in each wing and the nav and position lights. And then once all that was done, then we sealed up the wings with the skins. We moved back in the lower fuselage. In the front, in the cockpit itself, we've built the seat backs, and now all that sort is coming together nicely.
It's going really well. We have an amazing team. All the students are working hard, putting all their effort into this plane.
It's just been fantastic to see the seniors continue to just take charge and lead the effort. I couldn't be more proud of what they're doing and where we are.
So it would be on that end.
It's really hands-on. It's a lot of focusing, being able to read instructions, work cooperatively with other people. It's very important to listen and pay attention, make sure that everything that you do is correct. If you have a doubt, you have to make sure that you back that up and you check your plans. And if the plans don't seem right to you, you check with someone else.
Katharine and Wilbur and Orville were just like the Three Musketeers. They were so close as children, and that bond really stuck with them as they became adults. She was a sounding board, so they would run ideas by each other, and she would be there to provide feedback. But most importantly, when they were basically ready to quit after the disastrous 1901 season with the glider, she was the one that kept them on the path. She encouraged them and built up their confidence and really just ensured that they kept chasing their dream. Once they accomplished flight and once they started moving to the selling, the training, trying to secure contracts, and she became basically kind of their social manager. She was so great at talking to people, building up her brothers, and she was instrumental in their success, not only in the beginning when they first kind of conquered flight, but then throughout their careers. I think the role that women play in aviation is really just pushing the boundaries. As of 2020, of all the pilots, women make up 6% of them. And in terms of all, aviation-related jobs, it's closer to 30%. But when you look individually, about 5% of airplane mechanics are women. So while we've made this kind of incredible leap, it is so much more important that we continue this journey, that instead of being allowed to do something, we're encouraging people to do something. And I mean, that starts here. That starts with this program, with the students.
I really want to be a mechanic. And Mr. Wallen, he said, hey, we've got an aviation class now. And I was like, oh, sick. Can I go in there? And I was the first on the list for junior year. And I'm having a great time. I'm really enjoying learning a lot here.
I thought this class would be fun, and just for building an airplane as a kid especially would be awesome. Knowing that I helped out doing it would be pretty cool.
It lends this much better experience for everyone because you get the diversity of thought within a classroom. So you have people who have grown up with totally different backgrounds, totally different frames of reference, and have a totally different approach to a problem. And by having all those thoughts together, you get a much more robust solution to that problem.
We talked about the wings, the electrical work in the wings. One of our young ladies did almost all the wiring, all the crimping, all the Molex connections. She was just fantastic. It was something she had kind of done outside of school, and she brought that skill set right to us and just did a wonderful job at it.
I can see the progress that I'm making. I'm excited to see what the class is going to hold for me, what I'm going to learn, what I'm going to build.
Seeing it take off would probably be really cool, and seeing people around me go in it and knowing that I helped out doing it would be pretty cool.
To come from just having nothing and all the parts unorganized on all these shelves, to now it's all coming together is pretty amazing.
Everybody knows we're going to come to work and give it our best every day, and everybody's living up to that. And I think the Outer Banks can really be proud of the students at First Flight Aviation, and I'd like to give another shout out to the National Park Service and all the support they continue to provide, and the local mentors. I couldn't do any of this without them, and I owe them everything.